Good morning, Steve Reed with the morning grain comments. Well, grains and most commodities are higher while the dollar is lower. Some people feel that the sharp sell-off in the dollar yesterday and continued weakness today is helping commodities, and especially the metals and maybe the grains. We've got crude also up 72 cents. January beans trading over $14, up 12 cents. We've got D's corn up a penny at 6.87. Chicago wheat's up 4 cents at 8.38. Some people think that when you look at the soybean fundamentals of the possibility of less U.S. soybean exports, maybe a big South American crop in 2023, 14.20 on the Jan should be key resistance, and that's where possibly farmers should begin selling cash grain. When we look at November 23, trading at 13.67, again, this 13.65 area might be a good area to begin selling some new crop soybeans. In the corn, trading range, basically, $6.50 to $7. I think the closer that we get to $7, you should add to cash sales. D's 23, I think 6.25 is a little bit low. And I think the fundamentals basically are, what will the Russians do to the export Ukraine corridor deal that comes due November 22nd. We'll also be watching anything out of Washington concerning biofuel mandates, demand. We'll be also watching to see if the market can really figure out if we're in a recession, going into a recession, if the recession will be short-lived, soft bottom, or if it's going to be a long-term hard bottom recession. Certainly there are areas in which inflation seems to have peaked, but the Fed continues to talk about raising interest rates until they get to that 2% inflation. We got GDP also this week, supposed to be up 3%. And then in the South America, Argentina finally got some rains. Central Brazil is dry, but their conditions are mostly favorable. Europe is favorable, and the Black Sea is mostly favorable, but again, the war escalating raises some concern about just how much crop Ukraine will get planted, and also some concern to how many vessel owners will put vessels in Russia to load out grain from Russia. As far as the wheat market is concerned, it's 100% what's going to happen to the corridor. Parts of Oklahoma, East Texas, got some rain. The rest of the southern plains, hardwood winter wheat areas are dry and should remain dry. Midwest is dry. We'll be watching two fronts coming this weekend and maybe early or late next week that could provide some showers for the Midwest. I think most of these showers will be in the southern Mississippi River area and may not be enough to help the overall shortage and low water levels that's causing navigational problems. And we continue to have to watch, as in November, if the railroads go on strike. So as always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.